My name is Andrew Parsons, IPC President. Happy Paralympic Day. Best wishes.
Happy Paralympic Day indeed to all those Paralympians, you know what I mean? And just to everybody, you might be without a limb or you might be differently abled, but you're still very able. And as a matter of fact, then it's a lot of these
more
individuals,
able than me,
more
fit than me and you.
Inspiration. Big ups to Alfonso.
I can't even throw the shot put and then I fling it away.
They're doing the thing. So get ready for a historic moment. For the first time ever, the Jamaica Paralympic Association, the JPA, will be addressing the Kingston St. Municipal Corporation, the KSAMC, in a session on Paralympic Day. Today, this groundbreaking event will see JPA executives and athletes joining forces to speak to the council, making it a truly special occasion. To tell us all about this initiative, we have Public Relations Officer Michaela Brown and Secretary General Antoine Francis, both of the JPA. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi,
how are you?
We're okay.
Lovely. This is a big deal.
Yes,
Antoine, talk to us about what does this mean in the world of Paralympians?
Well, this is truly an historic day. It really is highlighting Paralympians, you know. We are faced with such problems as persons with disabilities. We go through so much. And for us to have this day in Jamaica, it is truly a humbling and a very honor-feeling thing to have. And we are very grateful to have this little spot for ourselves.
Michaela, what kind of issues might you want to be representing to the KSAMC when you address them?
Well, Michaela and I, we spoke about it today, and we were saying some of the issues in terms of access.
Yes. Access to buildings.
We've
improved, but
yes, there's still a lot that we need to improve on.
But let me just ask you, Anton, because you know, we want to talk about what we need now, but talk to me about some of the improvements that you have seen. Because to be fair, Dennis, from where we're coming from, I've seen some improvements. So talk to me a little bit, Anton, about architectural design and just even access. What are some of the things that you would want to say? You know what? These things have been improved with Miss Kitty, but we need more of this.
Well, based on what I've seen a lot of buildings try to restructure how we enter buildings. Right. The doors, automatic doors, the lifts, so that persons with wheelchair can be able to access these buildings. I have seen significant improvement. As much as we would like to see more, I am thankful that people are seeing the need to want to improve these facilities so we can have access to them and are able to do the same.
And how does even the, I mean, outside of the government and private sector, just as ordinary citizens, how can we also give you guys access and be more inclusive?
Well, it is great for someone to open a door for us.
Amen.
It might seem simple, but it does wonders when someone stops and says, hey, let me open a door for you. Right? Yes, we want to be independent. But
people aren't sure sometimes, you know.
Yeah, people aren't sure as to how to deal with it.
Should I not, you know.
But regardless, we do appreciate opening a door for us, because maybe we're having a bad day.
Yes.
Because, and sometimes people do stare, and it's not at all times comfortable.
Yes.
And then when someone can say, hey, I opened the door for you, or you can go before me, and we said, no, I want to be humble. But I said, no, man, it's okay. You can
Sometimes
go.
it's how then.
Yes.
It's how you deal with it.
I've often told people to stare, because people stare at me sometimes. You're wondering if it's me, if it's not me. But don't stare, because staring is impolite, right? If you're uncertain, you look away, you can, or just ask, you know?
Or just say something.
But if you just stare at Antoine Son or stare at my kid and stuff, that never asks, I want a problem, you know what I mean? So Antoine, talk to me though about what is it that you need, your community, how can the government aid and assist, especially now, as Dennis would say, and we all know, it's an election year, and of course, persons with disabilities also have voting rights, right?
Yes.
So talk to me about what kind of representation you want in terms of access to housing, access to whatever it is. Now is your time to speak.
Well, we want all the works. We want access to whatever it is that we can get. And if you realize that persons with disabilities are sometimes afraid to speak up about the things that they need.
Yeah.
Some persons have become withdrawn.
Yes.
And we are trying to get them to say, hey, I need this to be done. Housing is very important. And in terms of how we access those homes, how we move around in those homes by ourselves, we need those things. We need funding. We need access to certain education that we, at some point, are not able to get to, right? And which is why we want to ensure that persons are aware of these issues. Persons know, persons who are at home and don't want to speak up are able to say, hey, I have an issue. I would like for this to be addressed. We are able to say, okay, then here's what we're going to do. We're going to approach this organization and see how best they can help us to achieve this for everybody, not just us.
Michaela, you're the Public Relations Officer for the association. What are some of the activities that are going to be taking place in Paralympic Week?
Ooh, okay. So on Saturday, right?
Yes, it's
Yes, we have a little event to showcase some of the sports that we do.
Yeah.
Yes, some of the sports that we do. On Sunday, we have a church service.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Am I missing anything?
No, I don't think you're missing anything.
Okay, so there's a church service. Saturday, where's this event going to take place where we can kind of see what you guys are involved in and the sports? Because we do want to see and support.
Yeah. This will be taking place at the Sir John Golden Center. Yes.
All right, right there in Ellison Flats, right there. So.
When you're past Irving
Gate, yeah, yes, right there, Irving Gate there. So, okay, good job. No, the Disabilities Act was recently passed, Antoine. Do you feel better about that? Does it give you added protection? Does it
Have you seen changes?
Have you seen any changes at all?
Of the legislation?
I have seen more awareness and I have seen some changes, but it is still a little bit too early to tell. We have to give it time to really matriculate into society for them to actually say, okay, well then I think we need to do this and this needs to change. And you know, for change to take place, things have to be seen.
Yes.
People have to understand and need the change to happen. And we have to also speak up and not allow ourselves to fall into the background. So when that happens, then we'll see even more change, more appreciation, and more understanding of what it is to be how we are.
Well, today's your time to shine. So
Yes,
please
it
make
is.
sure that you shine.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, our guests have been Michaela Brown, the Public Relations Officer, and Antoine Francis, the General Secretary at the Paralympic Association, the JPA. Up next, it's that time again for some friendly competition, some friendly Sunrise Freshers rivalry. It's brought to you by Sunshine Snacks. We'll be right back.
Paulson's IPC President, happy Paralympic Day, best wishes.